Huey, a really gutsy win. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, we are. We were tested, obviously, with the two guys that went down. So the second half, the resilience of the group was awesome, and they came at us. They really came at us hard in that last quarter, but we held on and we kept our composure when we needed to, and we're excited about it.
How much impact does that have, losing those two boys for almost the entire second half?
Yeah, it's massive. Whenever you lose one guy, you notice it, and especially guys like Duday, who's our guy that intercepts off half back and rebounds it back for us, and then Murph, who's come in the last couple of weeks. His pressure in the forward line's been second to none. So to lose those two guys that play a really key role for us was difficult. So, but as we mentioned, guys, we sort of shuffled around, and guys embraced different roles, and were able to get a win.
I've seen you talk to both Tommy Duday and Lockie Murphy. They seem to be in good spirits. How are they?
Yeah, they're in good spirits. They came back to the bench, which is positive. They sang the song with us, so that's another positive note. So they'll go into the concussion protocol. I assume it's concussion if they got ruled out. So they'll go through that. And I think I don't know if it's a 7-day break, which is, at least it's not a 6-day. 7's good. So hopefully we can get those guys back, but we'll be obviously really cautious with them.
12 months ago, or just over, you made your AFL debut here with the entire family. How special is it to come back here and have a win and perform so well?
Yeah, it's a bit surreal, really, just standing in there where, with Mum and Dad and my sister, I celebrated, the greatest achievement that I'd ever achieved in my sporting career in my life, making my debut. So it's really special to be back here. It's a bit surreal. It's a little bit sad, but I'm very happy to be where I am today. I never thought I'd be in this position, and that debut last year was something I never expected. So I'm just so grateful for the footy club and the opportunity.
Did you put any extra significance on it leading into the game, or did you think about it a little bit more, given you were back here at the Gabba?
Yeah, I did. I spent a moment reflecting where we all stood, this time last year. So, I just reflected on the journey and what's happened between now and then, and how special that moment was. So, I'm just excited that, from an individual standpoint, I like to talk individually, but that we're able to win, and as a team, we're able to, we were tested, as I mentioned, but to get a win is the most important thing, and to keep our finals hopes alive, it's really exciting. So I'm pumped.
You kicked 3 here in the first half on debut last year. We joked at the airport that you hadn't managed that since, and you managed it. So those 3 goals in a row. How good was that?
Yeah, no, that was it was all happening. I was sort of embracing a different role last couple of weeks, with Nida coming in the side and doing some tagging. I've probably spent a majority of the time forward, so just trying to embrace it. I feel like I do my best work inside, so embracing the role as playing a forward and trying to bring some of the strengths that I bring in the midfield in the forward line. And JJ and Gabba and those guys will just kept telling me, and Eddie, these guys are telling me to go deep forward. I'm like, nah, that's you guys. But just embracing a different role and enjoying it. It's always fun getting on the end of it.
You kicked 4, but possibly could have had a couple more. Are you kicking yourself about that, or are you happy with your return?
Nah, a couple of ones just sort of dribbled through, and the set shot at the end, I took too long. Like, I like to just mark it, get it over and done with, but guys like, take your 30. So I'm like, yeah, and I got a bit of left to right, but it just hit the post. And then I was nervous when it transitioned all the way down the ground, and they got a mark, but you didn't even hear the sign actually. But I was pretty relieved. I was worried that we were going to kick 2 goals and we were going to lose, but it was all good.
We won tonight, but somehow managed to slip down the ladder to 12th. Must be one of those ones that you just have to think, just keep winning, 5 games to go. Yeah,
we can only control what we can control, and that's putting wins on the board. And we know what we have to do to make finals, and it's funny that we slipped down, but that's the competition this season, and the fact that it is tied, it is good for us because we control our own destiny, I feel like. So if we can keep winning and checking games off one by one, we'll put ourselves in a position to play finals. And we've got to earn the right, and there's a few games in between now and then, but we're really, feeling really positive, and the morale's awesome with the group.
2 weeks back at home now. It must be good to go back there and play in front of the fans.
It is. We love playing at Adelaide Oval, and we've got a couple of really big games coming up. It's going to help us playing home games and getting the home crowd behind us. We feel like we play our best footy there. So as we mentioned, we're going to take it one step at a time, and as I mentioned, we've got to earn the right to play finals, and taking care of home is going to be vital for us.
A couple of big moments for the club over the last couple of weeks. Obviously Sloaney last week and Brodie Smith returning today. How much energy does that give the group?
Oh, it's massive. It's huge. Even when Gov was named, it's just having him back in the side. The boys love it, and that we've got guys that are coming back that we're looking forward to having. Dougie will be back hopefully soon. We'll hopefully get Hardo back again, and Smith, getting through today and playing really well. It's exciting, and when you win games of footy, the whole morale of the footy club changes, and we're in a really good space at the moment, and we're really pumped moving forward.
I feel like there's a more relaxed feel among the group, that the weight's been lifted a little bit?
It has, and we addressed that sort of that mid-season break. we weren't happy as a footy club with our performances up until the mid-year break, but that was a time to sort of just put that to bed, sort of reset and sort of change our goals and perspective on the seasons. Obviously, we were just so caught up with trying to make the grand final and trying to play the grand final that we were just forgetting about the steps that it took to get there. So we sort of just cut the head off that, and now we're just focusing on one game at a time and getting to final. So it's fun, it's exciting, and we're not as stressed and obviously it's reflecting our brand of footy too.
And just lastly, you and Smithers went and got the performance cuts before the game. How much impact did that have? Obviously, not a whole lot, but you came out and fired tonight. Yeah,
my man Amir at Yellow Strawberry always does a good job. It's a little bit short on the size, bit of this, bit of that. But Smithers is he's a guy that relies on a good haircut for a good game of footy. So at work he played well, and I was fortunate enough to get on the end of a couple too. So I always get a hard time about getting the frequent haircuts, but I'd like to keep it at 2 or 3 weeks. But no, it's good.